All right, all right. Hello, everyone. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. How you doing, Mr. Dylan?
Yes, sir.
You doing okay?
Yes, sir.
That's good. Um, Shazman. How you doing, Shazman?
I good.
All right. How was school today?
School was good.
Oh boy, I feel so sorry for you because we on
Class, no.
midterm.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy. But don't worry, when you on midterm, all of us, we could be back in
Yes.
school.
Y'all go be school.
Be an opportunity. Aliyah, where's Aliyah? Aliyah Archer.
Yes, sir.
How are you doing?
Pardon?
How you doing?
I'm all right.
That's good. That's good to hear. You're not at school today, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, y'all on midterm break as well. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, that's good. And Terrell Neely, how are you doing, sir? Where's Terrell Neely? I'm not hearing from the, oh yeah, that's right, this stuff is not working. Mariah Ingram,
Yes, sir.
how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Great. I understand that Mr. Michael is not feeling well.
Yes, sir.
Okay, but you're okay.
Yes, sir.
That's good. And Frank Pong, how you doing, sir? Mr. Osafo, how you doing, sir?
Good day, Miss Petit.
All right, that's who that is. That's Deshaun or Trent.
Deshaun.
Deshaun, how you doing, Deshaun?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's good to have you in class today. Mr. Bethel Jensen, Bethel, how you doing?
I good.
That's good. And Nathan, all as well?
Yes, sir.
That's good. Good to have from you with that. All right, who's that trying to turn on that camera? Carmela. Carmela, how you doing, Carmela?
I'm good.
That's good. You got school today or no?
No, sir.
Okay.
Lucky.
Nathan, you went to school today?
Yes, sir. But I can't talk. I just come off midterm.
Yeah. You just already had your break. Yeah. Mr. Draxwell Miller, how you doing, sir?
Good afternoon.
All right, all is well.
Yes, sir.
That's good. Anyone I missing? Serenity,
Yes, sir.
how are you?
I'm good.
That's good. You know I like calling your name, right?
Yes, sir. I remember you told me that yesterday.
Yeah, good. That's a good name. And who else we missing? Then Rakia. Rakia,
Yes, sir.
how are you doing?
Good.
That's good. How was school today? Or you didn't have school today?
I didn't have school.
Okay, that was school fun for you. All right. Okay, that's good. So a lot of us on midterm break. So let's begin. Today is we're gonna begin with mathematics. I love this view, man. This is a nice view. I want to keep it like this. Very pretty theme. We call it design. Let me keep this layout. All right, so today is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Today is actually Thursday. Could you believe that? Today is Thursday. Let's set up properly. So today is Thursday. Thursday. Let's zoom up a bit. All right, so let me change this. Someone is trying to go on video call. All right. Okay. So today is Thursday, the 27th of October. So let's set up properly. Thursday. Let me zoom in. Okay, good. Thursday, the 27th of October, 2022. The subject is, of course, mathematics. And the topic, well, let's look at the theme first. The theme is mathematical concepts. And the section 1, we're going to be looking at modeling mathematical, modeling real life situation using algebraic notation. So we're gonna be looking at today. How do we, a lot of students might ask, oh, Mr. Petit, how do we use this math in the real world? Well, today we're gonna be looking at, hello, someone is saying something. Or maybe there's somebody, someone's mic on the other end. We're going to be looking at modeling real world situations using mathematical or algebraic notation. All right, so let's do that. So today we're going to be looking at someone named, let's call him, let me see if I can give me a boy's name in this class. Jensen, you wouldn't mind me using your name, right?
No, sir.
Okay, we could use Jensen. You know how to ride a bike, Jensen?
Sir.
All right, that's good. You say no, sir, or?
Yeah, I know how to ride bike.
Okay, that's good. All right, let's see. Do you know how to skate? Actually, I'll take that. Hey, Jensen.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you've been to Skate City and all that stuff.
Yes, sir.
All right. You was a pro, or you like, kind of feeling your way through it?
I can skate, but I'm too good at it.
You want to do it? Okay. Okay, but you can find you ain't tripping and falling that from left to right.
I might trip once or twice, but hey, yeah.
Listen, that ain't easy, Like, especially if it's the first time, that ain't easy, my friend. That ain't easy. I admire to see people who, could they skating like they walking. All right, so let's look at bike. That we talking about like a cycle. Cyclist. right, so let's get an image of that. All right, so we're gonna be looking at Jensen, the cyclist today. See if we can fit that somewhere. I don't know if I want this image in, but I guess it could work. It fits right into our theme. All right, good. So let me looking at Jensen, the cyclist today. So let's say we say that Jensen, so it's an example one, right? So let's say we say that Jensen bought a racing bike. So please take this down for me, please. Take down this example. So Jensen bought a racing bike. Helmet and gloves. The helmet cost $8. The bike, one moment, please. Hello? All right, sorry about that. So the bike costs, so the bike cost 9 times as much as the helmet. The gloves cost $23. Hello, Mr. Zhao. $23 less than the helmet. Excuse me. And so the question is, write an expression in terms of each for the following. So I'm going to write an expression in terms of each for number one, let's say A, the cost of the bike. That's the first thing. So we don't have an answer for that one. I'll make it simplified and set it over. So you want to write expression in terms of each for the cost of the bike. Let me put this symbol there. And then the next thing we want to do is we want to write an expression in terms of each for the cost of the gloves. Yikes, we don't want to do that. And then we want to write an expression. So I'm going to have an answer as well. And just copy that. Let's just keep it there. All right. And then I'm going to write an expression in terms of each for put this up here. So you want to write an expression in terms of each for C, which is going to be, sorry, C, which is going to be the total cost the total cost of the bike, helmet, and gloves, giving your answer in simplest form. All right, so please take down those 3 questions. And let's tackle them together. So let's let me open that some more. Okay, good. All right, I think we're ready. Let me pop this up some more. Albanic, how you doing, Albanic? Where's Albanic?
I said good.
You doing good? I can't hear from you. I could barely hear from you. Say it again. How are you doing?
I said good, thank you.
Good. All right. That's good. You was on midterm break today, or you have school?
Midterm break.
Midterm break. That's good. All right. All right. Garanique Francis, how you doing, Miss Francis? Where's Garanique? Where are you, Garanique? Where she is? I thought I heard from her. I thought I saw her in the chat. All right, Jasmine. Oh, I think I already heard. Hail, Jasmine. Michaela, Maki, how you doing, Michaela?
I'm good.
That's good. Good to hear from you, Michaela. You on midterm break, Michaela, or
No, I was on midterm break last week.
last week? Okay, so you actually went to school today. So you actually had school today then?
Yeah.
Oh boy, sorry about that. Because we on midterm break. Well, at least I was on midterm
So
break.
lucky.
Oh boy, you're right. But you already had your midterm break, so
Yeah, so I can't get upset.
you can't get upset. Not at all. All right, so I want Mariah. Where's Mariah?
All right.
All right. Can you read the example 1 for me, please? Read it loud and clear.
Okay. Jensen bought a racing bike helmet and gloves. The helmet cost $8. The bike cost 9 times as much as the helmet. The gloves cost 23 less than the helmet. Write an expression in terms of each for the cost of the bike.
Very good. The cost of the glove.
Good. The cost of the glove.
And what's the last one, Miss Mariah?
The total cost of the bike, helmet, gloves, giving your answer in the simplest form.
Very good. Now, Nathan, tell me, what is the cost of the helmet?
The helmet?
Yeah, the helmet. What is the cost of the helmet?
9.
Say it again?
9.
No. Read carefully. What's the cost of the helmet? Read it carefully. Who is unknown?
Oh my bad, my bad. I was looking at the bike. My bad.
Who is unknown? All right. If I don't know who's unknown, I got to take him out of the chat, or him or her, whoever that is. I don't know who's unknown. I hope they would identify themselves. Unknown, can you identify yourself, please? If you don't, then I'll have to delete you from the chat, from the call, from the meeting. Unknown, are you there? I guess unknown that is unable to speak then. So let's remove unknown. Go ahead, Nathan.
You
What's-
asked how much the
Yeah,
bike,
what's the
the
cost?
helmet, right?
Oh, the helmet. I just want the helmet.
You go $8. What is $8?
Exactly. The cost of the helmet is $8. Exactly. $8. Now, the reason why we have $8, Drexel, why do we have $8? Why would you say it's $8? What does that mean?
We gotta find how much dollars the helmet cost. Right?
No, I mean they haven't required us to find out what it is.
Well, the helmet costs $8. The bike costs 9 times as much as the helmet.
But why they use 8?
Oh, they use H. That's just to show how much the helmet costs. It just costs H instead of them putting dollars. That's not specifically, but
I
$8.
think I know why they put H.
Why they put H from Carmelo?
Maybe, just maybe. They use the H as $100.
100? Why it have to be 100 though? Why it can't be 50? Why it can't be 55?
Because H,
Hmm.
100 starts with H.
That's a good one. That's a good.
We have to find the value of H.
Did you say Jensen?
We have to find the value of H.
Did they say it? Did they ask us to find the value of H?
No, but we can need it though.
We can need it. How you know? The question never asked us to find the value of H. It never required that of us. So, you know.
This is where your brain go hurt and stuff. Right?
So you've been off the hurt. Okay, so where's Deshaun? Not hearing from Deshaun, but okay, so when they say $8, I think Drex will hit the nail on the head. When he said that, hey, listen, when we have $8, H just basically represents a value, right? So H is, we'd say, H is the unknown, right? Now I know we like to know stuff. We like to know exactly the amount. And when they put $8, like, what do y'all mean by that? Don't worry, don't panic. H just is an unknown value. So they have not told us what exactly how much the helmet costs. They just say it costs $8. How much is $8? We don't know what H is, right? It's an unknown. And that's fine. That's okay. You don't have to panic. Whatever H is, that's how much the helmet costs. So the helmet costs $8. So become comfortable with that. We're just using algebra in real world situation. That's it. Okay, so the helmet costs $8. All right. Now the bike costs 9 times as much as the helmet. Okay. Is Matthew here? Matthew. There we go. So hello, Matthew.
Yes, sir.
So tell me, the first question, A says, tell us the cost of the bike. Now, how much the bike costs based on the question?
9 times as much as the helmet.
Very good. It costs 9 times as much as the helmet. So if we were to write an expression for that, how would we write it? It says it costs 9 times as much as the helmet. So how would we write that? Matthew.
9 times H.
Very good. 9 times H. Very good, Matthew. So if we're trying to say we want the cost of the bike, remember the bike costs what? 9 times as much as the helmet. We already know the helmet costs $8. So the answer for this one would be 9 times H, right? But what is 9 times H? That's going to be what? 9H, right?
H.
9H. So the answer for this one is simply 9H. Okay, that's the answer. Okay. All right. So again, the cost of the bike is 9 times as much as the helmet. And so it's 9 times H, which is 9H. And so in our answer, we write 9H. Okay. All right. So Amaya, where's Amaya?
Yes, so
How you doing on this lovely day?
could be better, but
Could be better.
all right.
But what? What's the last one?
Yeah, it's the last day and tomorrow's Friday, so
Okay. That's good. Do you understand how we got 9H?
yeah, so
All right, that's good. We just multiply 9 times H. Jason E. Where's Jason E?
she's
Yeah,
sleeping.
so
Be there or be what?
well.
You think clever, babe.
Speaking of that, everyone, y'all come to our driving movie tomorrow.
Real. Black woman. Yeah.
Y'all literally advertise it properly then.
Okay, so I'm gonna put my number inside the chat. Okay,
Uh-huh.
y'all hit me up for the information.
Uh-huh.
The senior class is having a driving movie, our first annual driving movie.
Okay.
Okay, so very
So-
cheap, drinks on sale, food on sale.
So how much is for the tickets?
It depends on the age, which I'm assuming everyone is over 13 and now.
Okay.
So it'd be $7.
$7?
Yeah.
We
To
have
get it.
snacks. Yeah, vendors.
Regular movie thing, you know. And if you don't have a car,
Uh-huh.
bring your blankets.
Real. Come be close. Be nice and come with the family.
Where
Bring
is
your
this?
cousin.
Where is this?
Support.
Where is this?
In the back of workers' house.
And when?
Tomorrow it's starting 7, but
Uh-huh.
that's for the kiddies mainly,
Okay.
and then 9 for the older set.
Say the kitties. Y'all are some say the kitties. Say the kitties. So let me ask, so the movie, I guess it'll be like something like Sesame Street or some
Okay,
like
now you run out now, Mr.
Yeah,
like-
you don't touch now.
some like Kristen.
Sesame Street.
No, Nick
I
Jr.
forgot what.
Yeah, some nice. Maybe like I don't know, y'all gonna play a sermon by what TD Jakes or Joel Osteen. What y'all gonna do?
TD Jakes.
Yeah, man.
Don't play with us, man. Don't play
It
with
really
us.
is.
If
He's a
y'all
good
do that,
pastor, but
I'll be the first one there. But I like the initiative of trying to raise funds, especially for y'all. I imagine it's to support y'all whatever y'all want to do for Great 12.
Senior year expensive.
Yeah,
Thought everyone's playing.
yeah, it is because it's very expensive. I wish.
Cash up $20 for the glass.
Yeah, I just. I wish that there were more. I don't know. I wish that there are more that the school itself could do to help you all out. Aside from the other fundraisers, but this is the first annual thing, so y'all are actually starting something that is the first to happen. So that's monumental. I mean, I'm not one for the movies, right? But I like the spirit that y'all have, the enthusiasm you have. Y'all sound like I saw the ad, so I'm just looking at the ad. Y'all know how to promote. I can give you that, and there's that.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
No. I was like, that's how Jason Nick look in real life. Wow. Oh wow. Because I don't know how y'all look physically. So wait, the first. Okay, so let's go back to Mr. Jensen and his bike racing. So the cost of the gloves. So we already know that the bike costs what? 9 times H, which is 9H. 9H. And that's how we get 9H. Now we want the cost. That's the cost of the bike. Now we want the cost of the gloves. So the gloves, based on the question, just based on reading the question, Jensen, how much you think the gloves cost? Just based on reading the question. Where's Jensen?
The gloves?
Yeah, the gloves. Based on the question, what is it? The gloves cost how much?
$23.
You sure? Read it carefully.
And the helmet.
$32.
20. How much does the helmet cost? I mean, not the helmet, the gloves cost.
I say 32.
Say it again.
32.
No, 32. Do I have to?
14,
No, why are you giving me numbers? I don't understand.
8,
Say it again.
23, 9,
What does the
8,
question say? What does the question say? The question say it what? It costs the gloves.
23 less.
It costs $23 less than what?
Helmet.
Than the helmet. Good. So the gloves cost $23 less than the helmet. How much is for the helmet?
H.
Hey. How much is for the gloves?
23.
$23 less, right?
Yes, sir.
Is less addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division?
Subtraction.
Subtraction. So it's going to be H minus what?
23.
23. Okay. H minus 23. Any questions on that? Shazmin. Where's Shazmin?
You say Shazwa?
Shazmin. Yes, Shazmin. Any questions on that?
I don't have no questions.
Okay. So we got H minus 23. Amaya, any questions on
I don't know what to ask.
that? That's a good one. That's a good one.
So like explain how you do H minus 23. How you get
Okay.
that?
So what's the cost of the helmet?
$8.
$8. Very good. What's the cost of the gloves?
It costs 23 less.
$23 less. Very good. So if the helmet costs $8 and the gloves cost $23 less, then you have to take whatever the helmet is and subtract it by 23.
I
That's
will see
it.
this.
This is the answer.
I mean, for C,
Oh, for C. Okay, good.
I thought like this gonna find H.
No, we're not finding H. The question never asked to find H. Y'all like find H. You're like the third person to say find H. We ain't finding H. Don't worry, we ain't finding H. All right. We're not finding H. We're just
You know,
using,
real algebra.
right? Yeah, this algebra. And when you see it in your exam, don't be surprised. Like, what, Ms. Petit, give us an example just like this. And I could be in the background. Yeah, I know.
Background. Vigilating.
I'll be somewhere. I'll be in the air somewhere.
Inspiriting.
In the spirit, like they say, spirit and in truth. Okay, so now, like she said, the long anticipated. All right, so let's get this. Let me just get this into your familiarity now. What is the cost of Brenda? Where's Brenda? Brenda Gray.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. What is the cost of the helmet?
Cost of the helmet.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let me see. The cost of the helmet is 9 times as much as, oh no, as the bike? No, lie.
No, we want the helmet, just the helmet.
You want me to guess? Because I know.
Okay, let me point out to you where you can find it. Right there, look at that.
Okay, the helmet costs $8.
Very good. The helmet costs $8. Good. Now, again, let me ask Mariah. How much does the helmet cost, Mariah?
$8.
$8. Very good. And Mr. Brendan, how much does the helmet cost? Brendan Gray.
One.
How much does the helmet cost?
$8.
Very good. $8, right? So the
Mhm.
helmet costs $8. Now, Jason, what's the cost of the bike?
9H.
9H. Why 9H?
Because 9 times H is 9H.
Very good. Because like I said in the question, the bike costs 9 times as much as the helmet. Then, Lanika. Where's Lanika? Lanika Mesek. Where's Lanika? I'm not hearing from Lanika. Matthew, what's the cost of the gloves? Say it again. H takeaway 23. Why H takeaway 23?
Because it's $23 less.
Very good, because it's $23 left. All right, very good. $23 less than the helmet. Okay, so it's H minus 23. Okay, now we want the total cost. The total cost. When you add total, what operation comes into your mind? You add total.
Addition.
Addition. Very good. You didn't go in grade 3 in vain. Very good. So if we want the total cost, right? So the total cost of these things, maybe I could do it as a, one moment, let me do something. Pause. So we want the total cost. Let me say total cost of, we want the total cost of the helmet, the bike, and the gloves. All right, so just better than mine. All right, so we have to add all them up. All right, so you want the total cost. Okay, so let me go back here. All right, so the total cost, let me share my screen. Can y'all see it? Can y'all see my screen now?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So the total cost, right? We're gonna add the cost of the bike, the helmet, and the gloves. So total cost is gonna equal to, we want the cost of the helmet. So helmet. So write this down for me, please. It's gonna be how we answer this question. Plus the cost of what else? What else we need to add? We already have the helmet. We want to add the cost of the what?
Bike.
The cost of the bike. And then finally, the cost of what?
Gloves.
The cost of the gloves. Very good. All right. Rakia, where's Rakia? Rakia, roll. What's the cost of the helmet?
8.
8, very good. Michaela, what's the cost of the bike?
9H.
9H, very good. Amaya, what's the cost of the gloves?
23 less.
Say it again.
$23 less.
Yeah, but what is the actual cost of it? Give me the answer of the gloves. We answered that in B, part B.
23?
Say it again, in B, what's the answer for B?
H minus 23?
H minus 23. So what's the cost of the gloves?
23?
No, remember the gloves is $23 less than the helmet. So it can't be $23. Understand? So it's H minus 20. So you have to say the whole thing, okay?
I say H minus 23 the first time.
You did?
Uh-huh.
Well, my bad. You probably whispered daddy.
Not the first time, but when you say B, I say H minus 23.
Okay. So that's what it is. All right. So now we have to simplify this, right? So we have to combine all the H's together. Nathan, what is H plus 9H plus H?
What is H plus 9H plus H?
Yes.
11.
11 what?
H.
11H. Very good. 11H. Again, so let's try this again. Jason, what is H plus 9H plus H?
H plus 9H plus H.
Yes.
11. Wait. Where is 11? Where does 11 came from?
What is 9 plus 1?
9 plus 1 is 10.
Good. What is 10 plus 1 again?
11.
11. So this H and this H, each of them, we look at them as 1. So 9 plus H is 10H, and then 10H plus H is 11H. Okay. So that's how we do it. Carmela,
Yes, sir.
what is 9H plus H plus H?
11H.
Very good, 11H. Now tell me, Michaela, what do we do with the minus 23?
I don't know.
Do we bring it down? Can we like just bring it down, put minus 23 down?
Yeah.
Can we? Yeah, we could do that. All right, so you just bring it down. So it's 11H minus 23. All right. And
So,
so,
Mr. Petit,
yeah, go ahead.
how come you don't change the sign?
Change what sign?
23.
Because we carry the whole thing. We carry the whole 11H down. Okay. That's why we keep it. All right. Go ahead.
So 9H plus H is 10, and then 10H plus 11.
Yeah. Okay, that's clear. All right, so any questions on this? Antoine Munnings, any questions for me based on this?
No, sir.
All right, how about you, Malaya? Any questions from you based on what we have done? Malaya, any questions from you? I can't hear from Malaya. That's not good. Maria Ingram, any questions from you based on what we did?
No, sir.
That's good. Terrell Neely.
Sir?
Any questions from you?
No, sir.
That's good. And Jensen Bethel, any questions from you?
No, sir.
All right, that's good. So that's how we do it. Traxwell, we good?
Yes, sir.
Okay, notice that for this one, they didn't ask us to solve for H, right? Now they could, But up to this point, we don't know what H is. We just know that H is a variable that represents the value of the helmet. However much the helmet costs. But they didn't ask us to solve for H in this one. They just want us to use that variable in our answer. Now, sometimes there is a part D, and that could be our bonus. So the bonus, I'll let y'all solve for H. But sometimes they just do A through C, and they don't ask us to solve for H. Okay. Okay, so let's do another example. I think we should do another example, and then we can then we could go to exercises. All right, so let me bring this down. Sorry about that. What's done?
Oh, Mr. Petit,
Go ahead.
this is the final answer.
Yeah. That's it. That's it. That's it. Math is easy, don't make it hard. I keep on
That's
telling
what
you.
they all say.
I keep on telling y'all.
That's it. Subtract.
All right, well, we can't subtract. Very good question, Amaya. You always ask a good question. We cannot subtract 11H and 23. Okay. The reason why we can't, you have any idea or?
Oh, because they don't have what to call, like it's not 23H as well.
Yes, they're not like
Then they
terms.
were- Yeah, they're not like terms.
They're not like terms, so we cannot do that. All right. So then there's that. So so we have to leave it like that. All right. Unfortunately, we have to leave it like that because they're not like terms, so we can't do anything with it. All right. Then there's that. So we have to leave it.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead.
Why can't we subtract 23 and
Say it again.
to get so it has to stay like that, or we have to subtract 11 from 23?
Okay, very good question. So let's go back to it. Where were we? Oh, okay. I think I lost it. I lost that slide. Okay, it have to stay as 11H minus 23. And the reason why is because reason why it must stay like that is because 11H and 23 is not like terms. They're not like terms. So because they're not like terms, we cannot subtract them. All right, you only can subtract like terms. So that's why. Okay, so let's look at example number 2. This time I'm gonna use Nathan. You don't mind being a part of my example, right?
No, sir.
Okay, that's good. So let's say that Nathan bought a racing bike. So take down this example for me, please. It's going to be our final example before we actually get into the exercises for today. So Nathan bought a racing bike, helmet, and gloves. The helmet costs, Deja, where are you? Where's Deja?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you understand what's going on, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, that's good. It sounds like you're
I was here the whole time, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I saw you, but I know your background usually is being noisy. But it sounds very quiet today.
That's because I'm home
Oh, wow. God is good.
all the time.
Tell me, how did your and you like had midterm assessment or report card or something like that?
We had midterm assessment a couple of weeks ago. We got our report card today.
Uh-huh. How did you do on math?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I pass. Yay.
No, man, not just you just passed. Not with an
No,
eight.
I didn't just pass, but I'm saying I passed. But I didn't just pass, but I did pass. It's above a C, but yeah. I'm in the green zone.
You're in the green zone. Good. That's good. That's excellent, man, Deja. My goodness. When I grow up, I want to be like you.
Hmm?
I say, when I grow up, I want to be like you.
But you didn't grow up.
Yeah. Well, who said that? What's the name? Terrell? That's Mr. Neely? Where's
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
You think I already grow up?
Yes, sir.
Really? Okay. Let's say it's $8. We don't want to do 23 because we already did 23. Let's use let's say 45. So let's say that the gloves cost $45 less than the helmet. We still use an H. What if I change the variable? Can I change the variable and say M? Like, does it have to be H?
Not really. You could change
Yeah,
it.
you can change it.
I could change it, right? So it doesn't have to be H. It could be M, it could be P, it could be anything, right? So write an expression in terms of each for the cost of the bike, on the cost of the bike. And let's do. So write this one down for me, please. It's gonna be our second example. And I want also for you to write expression in terms of each for the cost of the gloves. How was the exam though, Deja? Did they do a difficult exam or it was manageable?
Exam?
Yeah, the assessment that they gave you.
It wasn't really, I wouldn't say it's an exam. It's more like a test, and sometimes some teachers decide to print, some teachers decide to give it online, some teachers make us write it on photo sheet. It's I wouldn't say it's like an exam, it's more like a test.
Okay.
You know, but a test is like weighed 40%. I
Yeah.
think 30% are grades. So that you fail that, you start your whole grade will suck.
Yeah. Okay, so how did he give you it? What format did he give you all it?
He gave us it on sheet.
Okay. What is it about? It was on what?
Bearings.
Bearings, okay. Okay, that's good. That's fair enough, I'd say. Right, Deja?
I guess so.
You go make the thing much bigger, please.
Yes, I will do it right now, Mr. Terrell. I don't know if that's big enough for you. All right, so let's go. So any volunteers for the first one? We want to figure out, oh, by the way, I want someone to read. I need a reader first. Any readers? I'll volunteer someone. I already know. Who wants to go? I already have my person in mind. So.
I said I wanted to go.
Oh, go ahead, Ms. Gustav. Read it for me, Nathan.
Nathan brought a racing bike, helmet, and gloves. The helmet cost $8. The bike costs 9 times as much as the helmet. The gloves cost 45 less than the helmet. Write an expression in terms of age for A, the cost of the bike, B, the cost of the gloves, and C, the total cost of the bike, helmet, and gloves, giving your answer in the simplest.
Very good. Okay, good. Now, who want to help me with A, the cost of the bike?
I will help you.
Wait. I say 9 times? No, not fair. That's not fair. That's I don't want that. I don't want it. I want 8 times as much as the helmet. Good.
Mr. Petit,
Yes, mom.
could you go back to the next slide so I can take a screenshot, please?
That's what Jamisha.
Yes, so.
Now, Jamisha, you won't believe what happened to the next slide.
You deleted it?
Not that I deleted it, it's just the words are missing. So let's do it. Let me do it quickly. Let me put it back there. So this one was 9H. Sorry, this one was 9H because it's 9 times H, right? This one was
Get off it.
minus 23. This one was the sum of all them. So it's gonna be the total cost, which is H plus 9H plus H minus 23. And that's gonna be equal to, H, now plus 9H is 10H, plus another H is 11H minus 23. Okay, you could take a picture of it now. Oh, wait, 1 moment. Let me put the answer for this one. It's gonna be 11H minus 23. Good. So take a picture of it, Miss Jamisha. Jason Eek,
Okay, thank you.
where are you? I was trying to figure out why Amaya wasn't a part of the advertising fleet.
Because Amaya is not as vocal.
want
Like,
us
she's vocal, but she ain't vocal at the same time.
They don't want us in it. I asked me that y'all say no.
She's
Stop
lying.
lying.
What?
That's no true. That's when a friend have me, she say no. I like they didn't say it like that, but so, they didn't want me in it.
They don't want you in it? Amaya, I didn't know Amaya was quiet.
Amaya ain't quiet, you know. She is very much obnoxious and loud.
I don't know obnoxious.
She's just very verbal.
I just have my moments.
Okay. Yeah, it depends.
Oh, it depends. Okay. All right. So you're moody then, Amaya.
Bipolar bar.
Oh, bipolar. Oh, okay. Highs and lows. Truths and values.
Jason didn't want nobody in the class and except for her, her 2 other friends. Because me and somebody else, it was like, no.
They was doing that.
It was like, you're not even worthy to be in this video.
Oh no, they didn't say that. They didn't say that. But they did an excellent job. That was a good pitch. I like the energy, man. Oh my goodness. A lot of energy into that. All right. I was like, where's Amaya in this? I was like, where is she? Boy. But maybe next time. Okay. All right. I figured because I know if you wanted to be in there, they couldn't stop you. So.
Once you know.
But Shazman, help me out with 2A, the cost of the bike.
Which question?
The same one. That's the one that's on. Yeah.
Okay, right. So that's what you're going to do. Okay, say cost $8. Wait, no, I reading the wrong one. Sorry. They say 8 times as much as the helmet, right? So 8 times HA.
You tell me?
I know I asking you.
I asking you now.
Yeah, that's the thing.
8 times as much. Very good. 8 times as much as the helmet. And the helmet costs $8. So The helmet costs $8, and the bike costs 8 times as much as the helmet. So it's gonna be what? 8 times what? 8 times what? 8 times what's the cost of the helmet? H. Which is gonna give us what?
8H.
8H. Very good, Mr. Nathan. And so it's gonna be, the answer is simply 8H. All right. Carmela, the cost of the gloves.
On me?
The cost of the gloves.
The cost of the gloves is H take away 45.
Very good. It's H take away 45. So just be when the cost of the gloves, because they say the gloves cost $45 less than the helmet. All right. All right, so it's gonna be H minus 45. All right, now I want the total cost, the helmet, the gloves, and the bike. So Amaya, help me with the total cost. How are we gonna get that?
So the helmet plus the bike plus the gloves.
Very good. So total cost is gonna be equal to
H plus 8H plus H minus 45.
very good. Very good. So helmet. So you want the helmet plus we call it the helmet plus the bike plus the gloves. That's going to be equal to, like Amaya said, the helmet is $8. The bike is going to be, the bike is 8H, right? That's the cost of the bike, 8H. 8H. And the gloves is H minus 45. Good. And so Jensen, where's Jensen? Jensen Bethel, are you there?
Yes, sir.
What is H plus 8H plus H? H plus 8H plus H. What is that?
Um, 11H.
Why you say 11? Got it.
10H.
10H, very good. Very good, because it's 8H plus H gives us 9. And then 9H plus H gives us 10. So it's going to be 10H. All right, 10H minus what?
45.
Minus 45. Very good. All right, so we have 10H minus 45. Mariah, is this our answer, or we could simplify some more?
I mean, you could, but just say leave it like that.
Yes, we have to leave it. Why you say we could?
45 subtract 10.
Well, this is 10H. So because we have the H here, we can't subtract.
You can use 5?
No, we can't. This is the thing. This is 10H. This is 45. This is a coefficient and a variable. This is just a constant. We can't do that with that. We have to leave it just as that. We cannot simplify it. All right, these are unlike terms. We can't simplify them. So we have to leave it as 10h minus 45. Where's Frimpong? Frimpong Osako Kantanka.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand what's going on?
Yes, sir. I understand.
Okay. So you get all the answers right in the exercises.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's good. And Brendan, you understand what's happening? Brendan Gray,
Yes, sir.
you understand what's happening?
Yes, sir.
How about you, Mr. Chris Ramming?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand what's happening?
Yes, sir.
Good. I hope so, Mr. Chris. We can see right in these exercises. Matthew, do you understand what to do?
Yes, sir.
That's good. How about you, Nathan? Be good.
Yes, sir.
Sorrel, do you understand what's happening? What are we doing?
Yes, sir.
All right. And Amaya, are we good?
Yes, sir.
How about you, Serenity? Do you understand what to do?
Yes, sir.
That's good. And Aaliyah Archer, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You know that Favor. How you doing, Favor? Where's Favor? I can't hear from Favor. I don't know why. Diamond. Where's Diamond? Diamond, are you there? I can't hear from Diamond either.
Hello.
Oh, there we go. Diamond, how you doing?
Good.
You sure you're doing good? You said that in a depressed tone. You are okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. The last time I received work from you was from October 24th. Will I receive any work today?
Wow.
Yes,
October 24, Diamond. Oh, wow.
So please make sure to send me your work today, okay? All right, Diamond. All right, Diamond.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's good. All right, so let's dive into it. So I think we're ready. Math is easy, don't make it hard. These are going to be simple exercises, nothing deep about them. So you don't have to, overthink it. All right, simple stuff. Clear all drawings. Okay, good. Okay, so let's actually do it. So, maybe I could do. Okay, who should I use? I should use someone else. It's going to be. So don't write it down yet. I have to adjust it. This is exercise number. It's our first exercise of the night. So exercise number 1. And we're gonna use. We could use. We could use. Let's say. Who could we use here? Maybe Avery. Avery bought a racing bike, $8. Yes, you keep that. Let's say it costs, instead of 8 times as much, let's say it costs 7 times as much. as the helmet. The gloves cost, let's say it costs 16, less than the helmet, right? The expression for each. So that's the first going to be our first one. Let me put a background to that. Let's see, shape format. And then nice. Yeah, nice, good. That's our first one. And we have the second one. And I want to use something like this. Yeah. No. Yes. Okay, so instead of using Avery for this one, we can use Ashton. Ashton bought a racing bike, and then let's say it for $H. Instead of H, I'm going to change the variable. It's not going to be H this time, it's going to be M. Does it matter? Does that change anything?
No, sir.
No.
It's okay.
The helmet, the cost of the bike costs 7 times as much as the helmet. The gloves cost as much. Just in terms of M for the cost of the bike. So let's say 7. Let's say it costs let's say it costs 5 times as much. Now for the bonus, I want you. So I'm gonna put the bonus is going to be applied to both questions. It's going to be part D. So it's going to be the bonus. Let me insert it out. So part D. So this is the bonus one. So D is the bonus. So let's say that the total cost of all the equipment is $25. What is H? It's gonna be good. So it's gonna be the bonus for just for the so that's for the first one. I'm just gonna put it for the first one. So this bonus applies to the first one alone. All right. All right, so those are your exercises. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to put your answer inside the chat. The second thing I want you to do is take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. I already see Albernick and Matthew already post their answers in the chat, so that's good. The rest of you, I want to see them. Serenity, what number you on?
On number 1A.
Number 1A, okay, that's good. So this one is number 1. This is number 1. And obviously this one is number 2. Aliyah, do you understand what to do?
Yeah, so
That's good. Terrell, do you understand what to do?
Yes, sir.
Terrell, I don't you don't ever send me your work via WhatsApp.
I did lost my papers, but I did find them. Yeah, I had to send them.
Okay. So you need to send them tonight. You understand that?
So,
Send them tonight along with this work.
okay.
Good. Shasmin,
Yes.
how we looking?
On question 1, part B.
Question 1, part B. Okay, that's good. Rakia, any questions from you?
No, sir.
Okay, what number you on?
Number 2.
Okay, that's good. Carmelo, any questions from you based
Yes.
on?
No, sir.
That's good. Nathan, are we good?
Yes, sir.
What number you on?
B, number 1.
B, okay. Then we have Mariah.
Yes.
So your name is like Mariah Carey? Like that Mariah?
Got Mariah without the carry.
Say without the Carey. That's a good one. Yes, okay. What number you on?
Number 1A.
1A, okay, good. Anika. Anika, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Any questions from you?
No, ma. No, sir.
No, mom, oh boy. Okay. All right,
I
good.
bad.
Okay. I see your answers. You're looking good.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't forget the bonus now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Mr. Ashton Taylor. Thank you for sending in your work. Very good. You ready to finish? Oh, that's very good. Jensen Bethel.
Sir?
Yeah, I need to see your work tonight because the last time I received work from you was October 25th.
October 20. What?
October 25th, that's the last time I received something from you. And today is October 27th. So I need to see something from you tonight, all right? All right, Mr. Jensen. Mr. Bethel.
Yes, yes, sir. He's on it right now. Too much
Okay.
noise in my background. That's sir.
All right, no problem. Deja,
Yes, sir.
using your answer for H, tell me the cost of the bike, helmet, and gloves.
Pardon?
Using your answer for H, tell me the cost of the bike and gloves.
You said using my answer for age, you want me to tell you the cost of the bike, helmet, and gloves?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this part C. This part, hold on, this part E.
Part E. That's part E. Jamisha Cooper.
Yes, sir.
Okay, how are you looking?
I'm good.
What number you on?
Miss B, my bad. I eaten, but I on number 2.
Okay. And you wouldn't even offer you and say, Mr. Petit, I eaten some food. Can I offer you some? Miss Cooper, you wouldn't offer me none?
Pardon? When it no, I don't know, but when it comes to food,
Wow. Oh my goodness. I starving though. I starving.
Wow.
Wow.
But this pizza looking now.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Um, and one moment. Garanique, Miss Garanique.
Yes, sir.
You understand what to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. What number you on?
I finished. I just sending it now.
Okay, that's good. And Frank Pong. Any questions for you?
No, sir.
What number you on, sir?
I finished all by just telling the answer.
You what?
I finished 1 and 2, just telling the number 1 and number 2 answer.
Oh, you sending an answer. Okay. All right.
This will make sense. I mean, what you asked me to make sense, but I think my beginning answer was wrong, which is why this answer is beyond a problem.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, were you trying to hint that to me? You couldn't just say that? My lord.
I never said that. I never said that.
The problem is, it's supposed to be 25. When I add everything back up, I'm supposed to get 25, right?
Yeah.
But I get 25 and 4 cents.
Say it again.
Okay, you told me to find the price of bike and gloves, right? That means whatever I get for H, I substitute into the expressions I get for A and B, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do that. And it's like, I add it all up to check again, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's supposed to be equal to 25, and I get 25 and 4 cents.
You get what?
$25.04.
Did you round your answer? If you're
No, the instructions didn't tell me to round, but I
no,
was thinking about it.
when I said to get the 4 point whatever you got, is that the exact answer, or did you get like a finite decimal, or you had to round it to get at the 2 decimal places?
I had to round it
That's the reason right there.
because it's super long. It's like 4 points.
You should have if you want to find the exact thing, when you substitute your stuff for H, you have to use the specific answer you get, where there's a fraction, but you can't round it and try to use it.
Okay, so you say use the fraction version. I use fraction.
Use your fraction. Drexel.
What's up?
Any questions for me?
No, sir. I doing number 2 right now.
Okay, how you looking with the bonus?
There's a bonus. Oh, see, anime.
Right there.
Okay, I
With
got finish
you in
that
mind.
after I finish number 2.
With you in mind.
Me and mine.
With
Okay
you in
then.
mind.
Let me
It's not
finish.
8-7, it's 7-H. So be careful with that. Okay.
Pardon?
It's not 8-7, it's 7-H. So be careful with that.
I put H7. Oh, yeah, that's a problem. Okay.
Amaya, how are we looking?
Looking good.
Looking good. That's why I like there.
Yeah.
What number you on?
I on 2.
2. Very good.
Distracted. Well, occupied.
I like that first word. The first word is the truth.
I gotta eat.
Okay. Well, as long as you share it, that's the number one rule. Jamisha don't want to share. And so
Mr. Vade, you want a piece of pizza?
thank you so much for offering. Is it vegan?
What's Vade?
Wow, Mr.
You
Vade.
still vegan?
Yeah, it's still vegan. I ain't changing it for nobody.
Boy, you've been there for a minute.
Yeah, I go last all y'all. Longevity.
Who's a vegan?
Yeah, man. I don't eat none, no dairy, no milk, none of that. None with a
I told you you're not a vegan. That's not.
What's the purpose of being a vegan?
the purpose of being a vegan. Well, I just want to avoid those, atherosclerosis and all the heart attack and good stuff.
You
I
eat
get
fish?
once it have eyes and a face, I don't eat it. Does fish have eyes?
You should. As
Oh,
you
yeah.
should.
So use a
Stop
vegan.
everything.
Yeah.
I don't pescatarian or something, but use a vegan.
You also try it. Eat stock up on your greens like your broccoli, your cauliflower.
I mean, I do that already, but
I
can't
tried that
lie.
in pasta.
Yeah.
Spinach. That's the only thing.
Yeah, try it. You should try it. You'll be surprised. You know, when you eat vegetables, it's like you're having a blood transfusion. So, all of the good stuff from the vegetables get into your blood, and you have good blood. You'll be healthy and strong.
You need a piece of chicken on the side of that. You can't eat that like that.
Especially you as an athlete.
Real talk.
You need to have strong. You need to have endurance and conditioning. Yeah. So, yeah. Make sure stock up on your vegetables and fruits. You need vitamins and minerals for your life.
So what you drink other than water?
Other than water, well, there's lots of things that vegans could. Smoothies. You could drink smoothies.
Oh yeah, I forget about that.
Um,
That's it.
it tastes good. Smoothies do taste good. Then you have almond milk.
Oh yeah, I forget about that.
I'm milk more better than regular milk.
Almond
Real
milk tastes
talk.
good. Yeah.
Which one though, Mr. Petit? Sweet or unsweet?
Well, the sweet one tastes better.
I was just gonna say.
The unsweet one, boy, make you want to puke.
I don't drink. My mom is bad at eyes. We don't look at that.
Yeah. Who else we haven't talked to yet? Ashton, did you send in your work? Where's Ashton? Oh, thank you, Aaliyah. Where's Aaliyah? Thank you, Aaliyah. Thank you, Diamond. Very good, Diamond. Thank you, Aaliyah. Thank you, Lanika. Thank you, Mariah. Now, these two people who can get in trouble tonight. Oh, Brenda did send her work. Very good, Brenda. And Brendan. Is Brendan great? That's interesting. Brendan. Where's Brendan? Okay, yeah. I need to see your work. Serenity. That's Serenity.
Yes, sir.
You know they calling your name, right?
Yes, sir.
Boy. You want to send me nothing?
I only sent it in chat. I'm about to send it to the WhatsApp.
Okay, good. Thank you. Avery, where's Avery? Need to make sure Avery sending in this work. Avery Ingram. Not Avery Ingram, Avery Johnson. Avery Johnson, where's Avery? Okay, I can't have from Avery. That's Avery or yes, Avery Ingram, right? Why is saying Avery Johnson? I thought his last name was.
Excuse me,
Yes, ma'am.
which one of the which one of the question is the bonus connected to?
The one with H. So that'll be the first one. Very good question. And Favor, where's Favor? Is Favor here?
Like these calls, no.
Yes, Amaya. I'll be on speed dial.
You can phone call someone get beaten.
You know you get beaten. You know you get beaten.
Two drops, see.
You know, once you're doing your work, you only get beaten. Once you're doing your work. Like I never have to call him Miss Campbell. I never have to call her because you be doing your work. Right, Amaya?
Suppose they someone else though, like if they doing some, I know.
Well, they supposed to put in the chat. Excuse me, Mr. Petit. Give me 1 second. That's it.
Plane fly in a room and they trying to figure out back on.
Well, before they do that, they need to type. Mr. Petit.
No.
One moment. One moment. They need to type. One moment. Sorry about that. All right. See, people up. See, you submit your work. So I need to call no one on speed dial if I get my work from you.
Trying to type in the chat. Hold on a second. No.
Yeah, they laugh. They final breath. They need to say, Mr. Petit, one moment. All right.
Hey, we have a problem.
You have a problem? No problem. Everything is just fine.
No. Anyone else understand this bonus? The petit, I can't get it. I don't know what to do.
Solve for H.
Solve for H.
Yeah, solve.
All right, then. I better do something. I can send this to you.
Yeah. Amaya. Not Amaya. Why call Amaya? Chastening.
Yeah, so
Pretty pink. I like it. I mean your pen. It's a pretty pink.
oh, thank you.
Yeah. But boy, you like your abbreviations, boy, but TC. What that's supposed to mean?
Because I'm not writing. There's a lot of writing. I personally.
Oh my
I know
goodness.
what I mean. Total something. Total cost.
Total cost. Yes, total cost. All right, so let's actually do, I think that's most of us. I hope I'm missing nobody. Thank you, Diamond. Favor. That's why I haven't heard from Favor. Where's Favor? Where's Favor? I'm not hearing. Where's Favor? Favor, I can't hear from you. Where are you? I could barely hear from you. Say it again.
I said I'm here.
What happened? You tired today? Usually you'd be bubbly. Say it again.
Yes, sir.
Tired.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Don't worry. This is the last day. This is the last day of class, all right? Until Monday. So, this could be a last big rush.
This is what you catch me with this bonus one.
I get you the bonus. Where's Matthew? Matthew is
Sir?
Matthew, did you submit your work?
Yes, sir.
Yes, son. So, did you do the bonus?
No, sir.
Why?
Me personally,
You personally?
I know that is. I
You tried? You tried?
try. No, sir. I made a glimpse at that.
See glimpse. uh, all right.
Miss Petit,
Go ahead.
uh, that part E you gave me, boy, that's painful. Why
That's
did you do that to me? Why you couldn't just let me live? I attempted that. That's gonna burst my head open. I don't know what to do with that.
Oh boy.
Okay, I tried the fraction way.
Uh-huh.
Syntax error. Syntax error. It's not going through at all. My calculator.
No, something is wrong on your side.
That it legitimately said syntax error. But anyway,
We'll see. We'll see. We can do it right now and see.
so what I did was I didn't round, right? I just take 4.55. That's all I do. And
that wouldn't
what
work
did I
out.
get? I get like 24.95.
Yeah.
So I just give up and round it to 25 because that was annoying.
Say round. How you go round?
I just round it to 25.
Wow. No, you can't just round that. Just wow.
I attempted the question.
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. All right. So let's actually do it. All right. Bonus, Miss Camilla. Camilla say 129. That's what I'm talking about. All right, Mr. Traxville. Okay. Okay, look like you're onto something.
Anyway, sound too sure, man.
Onto something, man. Onto something.
Okay, then we can see.
Look like you're onto something. That's good. Okay. Okay, so let's actually do it. So it says here, I want Amaya, can you help me with number 1A? It says the right expression for the total cost of the bike. What is that? Not the total cost, my bad. The cost of the bike. The cost of the bike. What is that?
You call me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I just come back. Total cost. Wait, which question?
1A. The cost of the bike.
7H.
I get 7H, which is so it's 7 times H is gonna be 7H. Sorry. Miss Gustav. I want the cost of the gloves. Expression for the cost of the gloves. Gustav, are you there? Okay, can't have from Gustav. How about you, Nathan? The cost of the gloves is gonna be what?
All on my bag. H minus 16.
H minus 16, very good, because it says it's $16 less than the helmet. So H minus 16. And then we want, then Jason, I want the total cost of the bike, helmet, and gloves.
9H minus 16.
You get 9H minus 16. Let's check that. So let's actually do the work in, right? So it's gonna be what? The cost of the helmet is what? $8. The cost of the Bike is going to be what, 7H. And the cost of the gloves is what? H minus 16. And so if we do that together, it's going to be equal to 7H plus H is going to be what? 9H minus 16. It's going to be 9H minus 16. So that's the correct answer, 9H minus 16. Good stuff. Very good. Jasonique, thank you. Nathan, thank you. And Amaya, thank you. Michaela. Is Michaela here? Michaela Maki. Oh, she left. Okay, she left. Miss Shasmin. Where's Shasmin?
All right, sure. All right, sure.
Okay, good stuff. What's the answer for number 2A?
Got it?
2A.
You said what's the answer for 2A?
2A.
Okay. I haven't read that. I haven't read that one.
You didn't reach there?
Mm-mm.
What happened? What's taking you so long?
I mean, you want us to write this whole thing out. I take my time writing, you see?
Oh.
Take me a little while.
Sure?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yes.
Shasmin, you something else. It can't take you forever to write this thing. Because people write this 10 times over and backward and finish it. In the given time. Yes, they did.
Okay, I understand.
What is it?
Okay, let me read it.
Yeah.
Okay, so they say the bike costs 5 times more than the helmet. So, I mean, 5 times M.
Good. What is 5 times M?
5M.
Very good. 5M. Good stuff. Thank you, Shasmin. Rakia. B. I want 2B.
Take away 16.
M take away 16. Very good. M take away 16. Take away 16. And then we have C. C is the total cost of the bike, helmet, and gloves given your answer in simplest form. So, Kermisha, help me out with that. Sorry, Carmela, help me with C. 2C. Carmela, are you there?
Yes, sir.
I want the total cost of the bike, helmet, and gloves.
It is 7M, take away 16.
7M minus 16. And that's correct, because if we look at it, if you want the total cost, we need to have M. That's the cost of the helmet. And then we need to have the cost of the bike, which is 5M. And then we need the cost of the gloves, which is what? $16 less than the helmet, so it's going to be M minus 16. And so altogether, plus M plus 5M plus M, which is going to give us 7M. And minus 16, there we go. So 7M minus 16 is correct. All right, so thank you, Carmela. Thank you, Rakia. And thank you, Sean Smith. All right, anyone got all 2 right? All the questions right?
Me.
That's
Yes,
good.
I just want it.
Very good, Matthew. So good job for those who got them right. Now we're gonna look at the bonus.
Yeah. 'Cause I still trying to figure this out.
Yeah, we're gonna look at it.
Watch it be very simple. Watch.
Yeah, I know, right? Very. Like I tell you all the time, after it's easy, don't make it out. Canal drawings. All right, so we want the total cost of the equipment. We know that the total cost of the equipment is $25. What is the value of each? So they tell us the expression, rather, for the total cost of the equipment is 9H minus 16, right? That's the expression for the total cost of the bike helmet and goods. And they're saying that total cost, the same total cost that we found, which is 9H minus 16, this very same total cost is equal to $25. So we're gonna write an equation to represent that. All right, so the equation that we have is, remember, we have the total cost. So the total cost is, the total cost is 9H. Sorry, let me just on this side, undo. So the total cost is gonna be 9H minus, we saw it previously, minus what, 16? Was it 16? The total cost 9H minus 16. I think it was 16.
Yeah, so.
Clarify that for me, please. It was 16?
That's so.
Okay, good. That total cost, this very same total cost, equals to 25. All right, that's the idea. And so we need to find H. So basically, we have this linear equation that we must solve. Okay. So all we need to do is send it 16 over. That's gonna be equal to 25. It was negative, so when we send it over, it becomes a what?
Positive.
Positive, very good. So it's positive 16. And we bring down the 9H. If you didn't get the bonus, please copy this down. If you did not get the bonus, please copy this down for me. All right, and so what is 25 plus 16? It's 9H
41.
equals 2. 25 plus 16, let me check. 5 plus 16. It's 41. Lanika, you're looking at the wrong equation. So we have 9H. And at this point, what we're gonna do to find H, we're gonna what?
Divide.
Divide both sides by what?
9.
By 9, very good, Nathan. So we divide both sides by 9, it's gonna be H is equal to 41 divided by 9. What is 41 divided by 9?
4.5.
You sure?
4.55 recurring.
41 divided by 9 is 4.55. Recurring, you're gonna do 4.56 because we're gonna round it to 2 decimal places. All right, so to 2 decimal places, this is H. Okay. All right, so that's our answer for H. So the value, the exact value of the helmet is $4.56. Now, what's her name? Deja.
Yes, sir.
Now we asked you to find the exact cost of the bike.
Yes, sir. We just substitute we get the H in the expression that we had originally.
So I asked you for the bike. I asked you for the, what's I asked you for? I asked you for the bike, the gloves, and what else? And the helmet, right?
Yes, sir.
And all I'm supposed to equal to, when you add all them up, supposed to be equal to what?
25. That's the problem. It's not equaling to that for me.
No, that's not the problem.
I'm the problem then. The point I cannot get it. That's the problem.
All right, so let's actually, let me show you how you actually could get it. Okay. So you can't use the rounded answer. Okay. And that's why you see I put two decimal places, because I'm letting the examiner know that, hey, I rounded it. Now for you all, because it's a question I made up from off my head, that's why it's a recurring thing. But when they give it to you in the exam, more than likely, it's gonna be a finite decimal. So you wouldn't have to go through this issue, right? Of, of having a recurring decimal and dealing with this thing. But in any event, let me show you how you would deal with that. All right, so let's go. So I want to look at I want to look at symbol lab, so maybe you could do symbol lab. Symbol lab is good, or markup, or whatever one you want to use. So remember our answer was for H was what, 41 over what? Was that 9?
9.
Plus the answer for the helmet is 9 or 8. 7, right? So I think 7.
7. Wouldn't that be times 7?
Yeah. Isn't that multiplication?
Hold on. Oh yeah, I have that.
Good. Plus H minus 7. I mean H minus what, 16?
Yes, sir.
41 over 9 minus 16. And there you go. Should have 25. Exactly.
Hold on, wait. What? Hold on, wait. You and I must be using a different calculator. What? I can see you don't have to zoom it all the way in. I just saying.
Yeah.
How? I did not I was trying for the longest and I still getting 0.0. Even if it's 25, I still getting 0.0 something.
You shouldn't get that. How did you put in the calculator? I wish you could have sent me a
That's
picture.
the thing. I tried the fraction way, like how you had the fractions. I tried to do it that way, and it kept telling me syntax error. What on earth is syntax error?
No, you're putting it in wrong. That's the problem.
Okay,
right.
so it's me.
So put this in. This is probably the best thing to do. Put this in brackets. So do that for me. Like how I bracket off everything. So put this in brackets. Plus 7, open bracket, 41 over 9, plus 41 over 9, bracket minus 16. Do it just like this. With the brackets and all. And tell me what you get.
Wow. I got 25.
Yeah, I'll sit straight down. Be careful. It's brackets. Make sure you have them. Okay, good stuff. So let's start something as a feat. So let's go back to our exercise right now. So good. So that's how we would model algebraic expressions using, model real life situations using algebraic expressions. Now it does not have to be like a bike, right? They have different scenarios that they could give you. They could give you someone dealing with a pencil. They give you something about fishes. They could give you something about running, distance running. They give you something about price for a ticket. And they give you a lot of things. And so you just have to know, hey, you just have to know in each case, follow it and don't be afraid of using the variables in your answer. All right, so just make sure, be aware of that. Don't be afraid to use the variables in your answer. That's important. All right. The last thing that we're gonna do is, I want us to quickly, we only have about 4 minutes left. Could do something constructive in that moment. I want us to look at something like this. So, okay, so let's quickly do this together. Slideshow from current slide. Good. Boom. All right, so let's look at it. So let's say we have this line right now. And let's say we have something going down like this. And let's say we have something going like this. Oh, so this is parallel. And let's say that this is also parallel. Good. So let's say that this is C. This is 60 degrees. Let's say that this is A. This is B. And let's say that this is 100 degrees right now. Oh, no. Let me not. Let's not do this then. Let's just say that this entire thing is B. Good, and let's say that this is 100. All right, so quickly, how would we find C? What would be the angle for C? Any ideas? How would we find out what C is? Right, what would be our answer for C? Mr. Drexwell, how would we find C?
C would be, wow, okay. This is interesting. I think I call someone else for this one.
No problem. I know the perfect person to call. Amaya.
I know. Oh, good.
Yes.
60 minus 180.
No.
What are we doing?
I want to find C.
Oh, wait. So it'd be 68
Yes. Why?
because they parallel angles.
The wrong reason, but the right answer.
Parallel, but like they opposite on
Vertically opposite.
Yeah,
Very good.
yeah,
Very good. Excellent. Amaya, I'm proud of you. Very good.
Yes, I'm learning.
Genuinely. Oh, I like that. Good. I feel like a proud father. 60 degrees. Okay, good. Now, Nathan, don't let me down now. That's Nathan. This is 60. This is 8. Where's Nathan? I don't hear from Nathan. Nathan gone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is A?
What is A?
Yeah, what is A?
100.
Mercy. Why you say 100?
Because it's like it's like right beneath it.
No, that doesn't mean it's the same thing. No. Deja, what is A?
120.
120. Why?
Because parallel angles and okay, right? So when you have two parallel lines, the angles on the inside out, they supplement you.
Yeah. So co-interior angles. So once we have these two angles right now, inside and we have two parallel lines running through. We call them co-interior angles, and co-interior angles add up to 180 degrees. So we have to subtract 180 minus 60. That gives us 120. So this is 120 degrees. So right now it's 120.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. My bad.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Good. Now we want B. What is B gonna be? So B is this guy. Let me erase it. So B is, oh my goodness, undo. Good. So B is this guy. So B is gonna be the one that runs right here. That's B, okay? So this right here is B. This is B. So how are we gonna figure what B is? If we notice carefully, right? Anyone want to try? Say it again.
100 plus 120.
What? 100 plus 120 minus what?
100 plus 120, and then when you get that, take away that by 360.
Excellent, Mr. Excellent, Mr. Matthew. So 360 minus 120 plus 100. Mr. Drexel, why we subtract from 120? I mean from 360.
Oh, okay. We're doing that because I am not sure what this is called. What that I don't even know. The full circle, man. The B making it a complete circle, and that would make it 360 degrees.
Right, it's a complete turn. So it's a complete turn or a full revolution. So a full revolution, complete turn, all that is 360 degrees. All right, so 360. Minus 120 plus 100 is what? 220. What is that? B is equal to 360 minus 220 is what? It's going to be 140.
140.
And so that's how we quickly do it. So B is 140. C is, notice that C is very easy. C is just 60, right? And A is 120. All right, so that brings us to the end of my class for today. If you are not doing religious knowledge and social studies, then, see you later. See you on Monday at 6 p.m. But if you are doing religious and social studies, then we have to stay back. For those of you who are leaving, have a wonderful evening. Be safe and take care until we meet again.
Yeah, Mr. Badi.
Sir, you just send in the class notes, please.
Good night.
Good night, Amaya. Have a good one.
Good night.
Good night,
I
Mr.
see
Padilla.
Good night. All right. So for those of us who are staying back, we have RK and social studies to do. So let's dive into that. Give me one moment. Coming right back. One moment. All right. Good evening once again. We are moving on to religious. What was the last thing that we did in RK? That was because we didn't have RK last week. Because that was the week where, sorry, that was the week where, sorry, let me move on to this one. That was the week where that was the week in which I had to pee. Yeah, so we didn't have that. So for some of you, it's going to be your first RK. For others, you already know how we go here. Matthew, what was the last time we did an RK? The last topic rather. Where's Matthew? Matthew, are you there? Mic check. Okay, I don't hear from him. I remember we did the rich fool. We did the sow and the seed. Oh, the last thing we did was the prodigal son. Talking about how the son left the father's house. And when he left the father's house, he went and spent his money on, a bunch of different things. And what ended up happening was that
his friends left him after.
Yeah, his friends left him. You know the parable, Miss
LW? Yes, sir. Then he went back to his father. No, then he went to find a job.
Yes.
He ended up going to this farmer place, and then they told him that he had to feed the pigs, but he was so hungry that he ended up eating the pig's food. Then he thought of the idea of going back to his father as a servant.
Yes.
Then when he went back to his father's house, his father rejoiced and ran down the road to him, giving him jewelry and a coat and sandals.
Yes.
And then threw a party for him.
Yes.
Then his brother got jealous and decided that he wanted his inheritance and that he was going to leave. Because even if the brother thought that even if he left and came back, that the father wasn't even going to do all that.
Well, the Bible left us at the part where he didn't even want to enter into the house when they was having the party. And the Bible doesn't say anything after that concerning what he did afterwards, but he was jealous. That's the problem. And we learned from that once you are repentant, God would forgive you. But we don't want to be jealous of others. Today we're going to look at another parable. So we're still looking at parables. This one is going to be the parable of the topic. So topic. Today we're going to be looking at the Pharisee and the publican. The Pharisee and the publican. That's going to be our topic for the day. The Pharisee and the publican. So I want us to look at, let me write the scripture reading, by the way. The scripture is going to come from Luke chapter 18, verses 9 through 14. Luke chapter 18, verses 9 through 14. It's a good thing that y'all get to study religious in school. It's a very, very good thing. Consider that a privilege. All right, so Luke chapter 18, verses 9 through 14. I need some readers Serenity, can you be one of the readers for me, please?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. And Carmela?
Pardon me?
Can you be one of the readers for me, please?
Okay.
Good. So it's 9 through 14. So Carmela, I want you to start. Read from 9 to 12, and then Serenity read from 13 to 14. It's a very short reading. So start from the parable of the Pharisee and the tax collector. Go ahead.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Who reading first?
You're reading first. I want you to read from 9 to 12. Okay. And then Serenity would read from 13 to 14. Okay.
Jesus also told this parable to people who were sure of their own goodness and despise everybody else. Once there were two men who went up to the temple to pray. One was a Pharisee, the other was a tax collector. The Pharisee stood apart by himself and prayed, I thank you, God, that I am not greedy, dishonest, or an adulterer like everybody else. I thank you that I am not like the tax collector over there. I fast 2 days a week and I give you 1/10 of my income.
But the tax collector stood in a distance and would not even raise his face to heaven, but beat on his breast and said, God have pity on me, a sinner. I tell you, said Jesus, the tax collector and not the Pharisee was in the right with God when he went home. For those who make themselves great will be humbled, and those who humble themselves will be made great.
Very good. Very good. Antoine? Where's Antoine?
I'm right here.
Good. Were you listening to the story?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you summarize what happened for me, please?
Can I summarize?
Yes, right on. Go
Okay,
ahead.
so basically what I was trying to say is because when the
I can't hear you, Carmela.
it was basically explaining how the Pharisee, when he boasts about all the good things he did for God, and the tax collector was trying to repent instead of boasting like the Pharisee. He wasn't talking about what he did and what he gave to God, but he tried to repent for his sins.
Very good. And who was more right in
The tax collector?
Yes, the tax collector was more right in the sight of God than the Pharisee. So we have two people. One, the Pharisee, and the other one is the publican or tax collector. By the way, that's what publican means. Publican is another word for tax collector. And so we have these two persons walking inside the temple. The Pharisee, he's a religious man, and he's doing all of these things for show. So he goes in the temple and he's like, oh Lord, thank you that I am not like this publican. I am not like this tax collector. And you know, some people like that. They look down on other people, right?
But that's also a good reason why the tax collector and the publican stayed apart.
Yes, that's another way. Very good. So that's another reason why they stood apart, right? The Pharisee wouldn't want to have nothing to do with a publican. And so he's like, oh Lord, I thank you that I am not like this publican. You know, I fast, I give 1/10 of my income to you, I do all these things.
Mr. Petit.
Yes.
I think it was very rude of the Pharisee because the tax collector was right on the side of him and he was like, thank God that I'm not like the tax collector.
That's something, right? That's a very good observation, right? I'm sure he could have heard him praying that prayer. But one thing about this with the tax collector, he was humble. That's a very important difference. The tax collector was prideful. Sorry, the Pharisee was prideful, but the tax collector was humble. That's the big difference right there. And so, excuse me. And so this lesson is teaching us that, oh, by the way, once they came out of the temple, first of all, God heard the prayer of the publican, and he found grace in the sight of God. God was pleased with him. But the tax collector, but the Pharisee, God was not pleased with his prayer because he was very prideful. He wasn't doing stuff from the right motive. Okay? And so we have to be careful with being prideful. We want to always be humble in everything that we do. So let's go ahead into the story and let's write some notes down. So take down these notes for me, please. The first thing we're going to define is, like, who is a Pharisee, right? So Pharisee, that's the definition that we're going to look at. A Pharisee would be someone who's a strict follower of Jewish religious law, right? A strict follower of Jewish religious law. Then we have a publican. Publican is another word for tax collector. Let's look at publicans. Publicans were outcasts in Jewish society because they collected taxes for the government. And on many occasions, stole from their fellow Jews. So the publicans, people didn't like the publicans because publicans were tax collectors, and sometimes they used to overcharge the people. And the tax collectors basically were supposed to get money from the people and give it to the government. But like, let's say the government say, oh, give me $5. The tax collector would say,
give me 10 and then keep the next 5.
Yeah, the tax collector would say, oh, give me 10 and then they keep the next 5 for themselves. So in that way, they got rich from
stealing from the government and the Jews.
From stealing from the Jews. And so the worst part about that is that the Jews is like, you're my own, and you're stealing from me. And so they were hated. People didn't like tax collectors. They was outcasts, especially the Pharisees. They didn't like tax collectors. They considered them, like dogs, even worse than animals. To me, our Pharisees felt that they were better than others because they strictly followed Jewish.
I can also see why God found favor with the publican instead of the Pharisee, because the publican realized his mistakes.
Yes.
And he told God about it.
Yeah, that's very good, important point. The publican was humble. He wasn't prideful, and that's a big difference, So 2 different types of prayers. So the Pharisee, Let's deal with them first. Well, first of all, with the Pharisee, with his prayer, let me put that in white. So with his prayer, we don't want to underline. We want to keep it regular. So first of all, with his prayer, he stood at a distance because he was, my bad, he stood alone because he thought that he was too good to be by the publican. The second one we have is that he reminded he spoke to God regarding his quote unquote good deeds and thank God that he was not sinful. He saw himself.
Good night, Mr. Vadiq.
That's what it is. Sound like
Divine.
Divine. Oh yeah. How you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Yeah. Man, I miss you tonight, man. I was like, I think I even missed and call you. And then I realized, okay, no. Or I looked in the chat, I was like, it's Divine. So it's good to have you in here once again. Where is you had a midterm today? Or you not from
Our midterm started from Tuesday.
What? When does when you go back to school?
The 2nd.
Yes, the midterm start from Tuesday. Wow.
You mean next?
That's a good break. I need to go to that school. So he saw himself.
Yeah, HO have that too.
For real? When your midterm break start?
Our midterm break start Tuesday.
And
actually Wednesday. Our midterm break officially start Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah, it officially started Wednesday. Because they had fun day Tuesday, but I didn't go. So I counted as a midterm day.
Wow. Got extended. What? Wow. My goodness, your whole week. When you go back to school? Monday?
Tuesday.
Wow, man, that's a solid week. I'm jealous. I'm especially jealous. Right, so he boasted to God. Okay, so he boasted of his of the works that he did. He was quick to point out that he fasted and paid tithes. Okay, so that's the Pharisee. Okay.
Mr. Busy, are you doing social studies?
No,
yes,
religious.
we're doing social studies, but this is religious now. Okay. Where's Serenity? Serenity, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you taking down the notes?
Yes, sir.
That's good. Antoine, are you there, sir? Where's Antoine? Okay, but how about you, Brenda? Are you there?
Yes, sir.
All right. Are you taking down the notes?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. And Brendan, where's Brendan?
Yeah.
Okay. You taking down the notes as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you understand the story? That's
Yes,
fine.
sir.
That's good. And Diamond, where's Diamond?
Hello?
Yes, are you taking down the notes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you understand about the story?
Yes, sir.
That's good. And then we have Favor. Where's Favor?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand the story?
Yes, sir.
That's good. You taking down the notes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. For all those who are taking down the notes, please take a picture of your notes when you finish with them and send them to me via WhatsApp. All right. Make sure to do that for me. Take a picture of your notes and then send it to me via WhatsApp. That's important. So I can see that you're taking them down. I'm gonna move to the publican soon. So make sure you write this down. Matthew, where's Matthew?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand the story?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you think the Pharisee is right to be prideful and look down at the publican?
No, so you didn't be
Say it again.
all that.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, he thought too much of himself. That's the problem right there. Rakia, where's Rakia?
Hell,
All right. Do you think that the Pharisee was right to look down on the publican?
no,
No. Okay. What do you think? Do you know anyone who's prideful? What do you think about prideful people? Think they should be prideful?
yes,
You think they should be prideful?
yes,
Is being prideful a good thing?
I believe so.
Why?
You should remain true in yourself
Say it again.
because you should remain true in yourself.
Remain true to yourself. I mean, it's good to have confidence. But yeah, pride, and pride is like when you look down on people, you think that you're better than them. Is that a good thing?
No,
Yeah, I don't think so. That's a good thing. Because then you treat people like they are nobodies, and that's not a good thing, right?
yes,
Okay, thank you. And then Mariah, where's Mariah? Do you think the Pharisee was right to look down at the publican?
No, sir.
No. Okay. And where is Dylan now? Oh, I don't hear it from Dylan. All right. Okay, Divine, are you familiar with the story? Because I know you just came in.
I'm not taking religion.
Oh, you're not taking religion, you're just doing social. Right, Divine?
Yes, sir.
So you don't do social, you don't do religion at school?
We do, but I heard it was very hard, and I
Oh,
don't want to like fail it.
oh, please. What's the name? Is this Divine? Divine. Divine. Religion is so easy. Oh my goodness.
Everyone was telling me it was hard, so I was scared. I was gonna fail.
No, don't mind them, but it is easy. Do you go to church?
Rarely.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I gotta be hard for that. What church do you go to when you do go to church?
It depends, cause I just be all over the place.
Who do you mostly go with, mommy or daddy?
My cousin.
Your cousins. Okay. All right. Well, you need to start going to church. Church is a good thing. So you would know if you're familiar with the Bible stories, then Archie would be a piece of cake. All right. So moving right along. So the next thing we're gonna look at is the publican, right? So let's talk about him. So the publican was the one who was humble, right? So he's the one who was publican. And by the way, let me just show you a picture of the Pharisee and publican, sorry. The Pharisee and the publican. So that's probably a good picture of him. So which one is the Pharisee, which one is the publican, if you could guess?
The one.
Say it again, I
The
get
one,
better.
the one in front is the Pharisees.
Who's that speaking?
The one in front is the Pharisee, and the one in the back is the tax collector.
Very good. Favor, that was you speaking?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you're right as well. This is the Pharisee, and this is the publican. So this is someone who's humble. I mean, this one is prideful, but all his garments.
You can tell that the one in the back is the publican because he, like, you could see that he really mean what he's saying.
Yeah, he's genuine.
And the one in the front, he just freely talking.
Yeah, yeah, he's not genuine in what he's saying. He is faking it. And so, but the publican is very genuine in what he's saying, and he really means it, and that's important. The Pharisee is prideful and in it for show, and that's not a good thing. All right. All right, so let's actually get into it. So this is the publican. What should we call it? Oh, yes, the publican. All right, so the publican. Publican. All right, so the one thing with the publican, he stood at a distance because he was too ashamed of himself. He didn't think he was worthy to stand before God. Then the next thing about the publican is that he bowed his head and showed reverence and respect to God. This also showed his humility. And then he said, a simple graph of forgiveness. Which is, God forgive me. A sinner. Let's dive into the meaning of the parable. Go ahead, Karen, you could be excused. So the meaning of the parable, can anyone tell me what you think the meaning of the parable is about? What was Jesus trying to teach the people?
Don't boast about the things that you have done.
Yeah.
But repent.
Yes.
For the things that you have done wrong.
Yes. Yes. So, so the meaning of the parable is do not be prideful. So a very important one. The humble will be exalted. To not brag before God. Be humble and repentant when you approach God, and then you will be accepted. So that's basically the meaning of the parable. Don't be prideful, right? Don't brag when you come before God, but come before God in humility and reverence and sincerity, and then God will accept you. All right, so that's the meaning of the parable. Any questions before we move on to social studies based on this? Any questions? No? All right, so let me keep this here so that you all could have a chance to write it down. And then we're going to move on to social studies.
Good night, Mr. Cookie.
All right, good night. All right, so we're going to move on to social studies. Are y'all done with the first part?
That's over.
No, we're doing social studies now. All right, so let's continue.
What's the next subject we're doing?
Social.
Okay.
Okay, so today is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. The 27th of October. 2022. The subject is, of course, social studies. Let's look at past papers. So we're gonna look at some past papers and answer some questions based on them. So once I go to the past paper, we're gonna look at the questions and answer them. So hopefully we can go through them and find and determine the correct answers, okay? So let's look at them. All right, so let's go. So again, we could look at Bgcse Social Studies, and we can look at this past paper, 2019, paper 2. If you're not doing social studies, you don't have to stay. But for those of us who are doing social studies, then we have to stay back. All right, so let me transfer this to I want to use Microsoft Edge. Thank you, Matthew, for sending in the notes. Thank you, Rakia, for sending the notes. The rest of you who have not sent in your notes, please send the RK notes, please. If you're done with it, please send it to me. All right, so we already did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We already look at the largest one, and then we already look at the. We already did 1 through 12. Now it's time for number 13.
Rewriting.
You're only writing the number, and so that's how you're gonna add up, right? So once you have this like this, you're gonna put the year, 2019. Then you're gonna put the number. So we're in question number 13. And if it's A, B, C, or D, then you put the answer, okay? So this is going to be, this question is for Serenity. Is Serenity, yeah?
That's so.
Okay, can you read the question for me, please?
That's okay. It's the capital of the Bahamas is A, Freeport, B, Georgetown, C, Marsh Harbor, or D, Nassau.
Good. Anyone want to answer that? What's the capital of the Bahamas?
D.
Someone said D. The answer is D. Anyone else?
It's D.
Okay. Anyone else?
D.
D. Okay, Matthew going D. Yes. The capital of the Bahamas is definitely definitely Nassau. Freeport is the capital of which island?
Grand Bahama.
Grand Bahama, yes. But Nassau is the capital of Nassau, and Nassau is the capital of New Providence, but it's also the capital of the Bahamas as well. All right, so the distance, what is the distance that the sun is, the distance of this, oh, let me let, Kamala, can you read that for me, please?
The distance of the sun from the earth is about a 36 million ml, 67,250,000 ml, 92,950,000 ml, 141,500,000 ml.
Very good. All right, what do y'all think the distance from the sun, the distance of the sun from the earth?
D.
Say it again.
D. D.
D as in dog? Just saying D or B?
D. D.
D as in dog? Okay. Anyone else want to try?
D. D as in dog, yes.
D as in dog. All right, why are you going with D, Miss Kamisha?
I don't know, because it's the biggest number, I think.
Because it's the biggest number. Matthew, why are you going with D?
This was on our last BJC.
On your last BJC, what do you mean? You mean your practice paper?
Yes, sir.
And you was told the dance is D?
Yes, sir.
Who told you that?
The teacher.
The teacher. Oh my goodness. What does ML means?
Miles.
Say again.
Miles or milliliters or
No. Math not ML is not milli. ML is milliliters, but not in this case because we're talking about distance.
mile.
No.
Is it C?
C, you think it's C 92? Who said C? That's
It's C.
Yes, sir. Deshaun.
I think it's C2.
Why you think it's C?
Because they search it up on Google and they say 92.
And they say 92?
They didn't say the
Well,
exact number that they have,
yeah.
but it was
I
close.
mean, I didn't know. I didn't know that's gonna be on Google because I was actually studying from my notebook. So.
And what your notebook say?
Same thing. 92.
92 what?
92,009. 92 million. Sorry, 950,000. Yeah, that's what it says for me.
That's what it say.
92.371 million.
Say it again.
It's a 92.371 million.
What said that?
Google.
What Google say?
92.371 million.
92.371 million. And what did they say? That they said that's the distance from the distance
The
of
Earth to the sun.
You sure? Let's look at it. Let's search it. So we want the distance. The distance of the sun from the earth. This thing said 148.66 million kilometers. So I don't know, John, like enough. How can we get different?
That's in kilometers.
Hope to put
Look
ML
in the
at
chat,
the end of
Mr.
it.
That's say ML.
Look at the chat.
ML in the end of it.
Where
So you that's a kilometers. The one that on the Bgcse paper say ML.
As noted earlier, Earth's average is about 93 million miles, 150 kilometers. Say, look in the chat. 148.66 million kilometers. But if we look at the Bgcse exam, it's just million kilometers.
Question. So what does ML stand for?
I don't know what ML stands for. That might be million light years, but I don't know. So we have to come back to number 14. I can't say because it depends on what ML means. That will determine our answer if its answer is correct. All right. Let's go to number 15. One complete turn around the sun is called what?
Revolution.
Revolution or rotation? Which one?
Revolution.
Revolution, that's correct. It's revolution. Rotation, the Earth rotates along its axis. But revolution is when it makes a complete turn around the sun. Very good. One revolution. Okay, and number 16, which let me allow Serenity. Can you read this to me, please?
Okay, which island in the Bahamas has the highest elevation? A, Bimini, B, Cat Island, C, Exuma, or D, Cape?
Okay, good. What's the answer?
My island.
My island? Who's my island?
Cat Island.
Cat Island? Matthew, you live in Cat Island?
Cat Island.
Yes, sir.
Matthew, you live in Cat Island?
It's Cat Island.
Wow. All right. That's the only farm island I've ever been to, you know. Now tell me, Matthew, since it's your island, what's the name of the highest elevation? What's the name of the hill?
Como Hill.
Mount Alvernia.
Mount Alvernia, or what we call it?
Como Hill.
Como Hill. Okay. Have you ever been to Mount Alvernia, Mr. Matthew?
Yeah, sir. It ain't that high.
See, let me tell you something. When I was there, we had to climb a long way to get there. So I don't know what you mean by dying high. It was high to me. It's a long way up.
I know about that.
It's a long way up. And then when you come, it's like a little chapel or a little church on top of that. People
go
live
to church on top of that?
Not church, but it's like a place where a priest used to live or something, it seems. People still live up there, Matthew.
If people live out there?
Up there, yeah.
Oh, no, sir.
Okay. All right, number 17.
So when they can knock down that little chapel and then that can be like Beyonce house or something.
You so melted up, Kamisha. Number 17.
Carmelo.
Carmela, yes. Number 17, can you read that, Carmela?
It reads, the slash and burn method is a practice in which area?
Yeah, the slash and burn method is the practice which area. Read the options for me, please.
Banking, farming, fishing, tourism.
Good. What is it?
It's fishing.
Fishing?
Farming.
No, not fishing.
It's farming.
It's farming. It's farming. Sorry.
Someone say farming. Who else say farming? Divine, what do you think? What is divine?
Yes.
What do you think? It's farming, fishing, or tourism?
It's farming.
I said divine.
Farming, I guess.
Farming, yes. Slash and burn. Ever heard of the slash and burn method?
No, sir.
No?
Yes, I did. I heard in the story of the Lucayans, I think.
Yeah, slash and burn. What's her name? Albernate, you trying to tell me something?
I was wondering, like, if slash and burn, like when you slash the trees and then you burn them, and then you have to like grow the plants on the trees that you burn.
Yes. The slash and burn is when you when, like you said, you take your cutlass, you cut the trees down, you burn it, and then on that ground on that ground where you burn it, that's where you plant your new crops. Right? So slash and burn method is a method that they use. So they cut down the trees. I mean, we go with
on to number 18.
On to number 18. You're way ahead of us, right? All right, so slash and burn. Let's read the thing.
18 is running.
Okay, so let's see. Let me see if we can find a simple reading on that. Okay, so this probably is one. So what's her name? Divine, since she never heard about this, I'm gonna let her read it. All right, go ahead. Divine, can you read that? Slash and burn method.
No problem, I guess. Slash and burn farming is a form of shifting agriculture where the natural vegetation is cut down and burned as a method of clearing the land for cultivation. And then when the plot becomes infertile, the farmer moves to a new fresh plot and does the same again.
Yeah. So what they do is they cut down the vegetation and burn it, right? And so they clear it and also burn it as well. And that place where they burn it, they use that for planting again.
New crops.
New crops, yeah. All right, so that's slash and burn method. That's farming. All right. So the answer is it's not fishing. Farming.
You was just about the circle C.
I know, right? All right, this is the last question, number 18. Martha, can you read this for me, please?
What was the Arawak's name for San Salvador? A. Fernandina. B. Guanahani. C. Guanin. B. Watman's Island.
What is it?
It's
Guanahani. It's Guanahani.
What would you call this?
It's Guanahani.
Guanahani.
Guanahani, yes. Guanahani. All right, that's a funny name, but it is. No, it's Guanahani, Mr. Matthew. All right, so this brings us to the end of this lesson. Thank you all for enduring. No, no, no more. Miss Kamisha, you got me all night. But thank you so much for the participation. Y'all were a very good group as usual. I'll see you all when Monday, right? At 6 o'clock. Same time, same place. So have a wonderful weekend. Be safe. Be safe, especially on this Halloween foolishness. Stay safe and be careful. All right. Take care.
Good night.
Have a good night as well.
Have a terrific Tuesday.
All right. Have a good one.